As we reported at the top of the 5, the Oxford School District says 91% of its high schoolers returned to classes today for the first time at the high school where 4 students were killed last November 30th.
Now, the school has been renovated with new paint, wall graphics, ceiling tiles, also new carpet. But despite those changes, today was filled with emotions. Now, I had a chance to speak with one of those returning students, and you'll hear that conversation ahead at 6. We know there aren't many other people in this country who can truly understand what Oxford has endured.
But some of the ones who do understand that were impacted by the 1999 massacre at Columbine High. Nick Monticelli traveled to Columbine in Littleton, Colorado, and found the conversation about mental health stands on its own.
So here at Columbine, they say it was a lot of trial and error, but one of the big lessons they learned was not just thinking the students in the school were affected. It affected other students, siblings, teachers, staff, neighbors, the entire community. And their advice is to look at everybody, not just the students, and understand that the emotions, the mental health is going to be different for everybody.
But I'll tell you what was an eye-opener for me.
Every time we sat down with Columbine survivors, mental health dominated the conversation. Their journeys, their triumphs and struggles were very important for them to pass along.
Just be patient. Give yourself permission to have tough days and give yourself permission to laugh. And it can happen in the same moment.
Mandy Cook and Katie Tennyson are both student survivors. They chose to go back to Columbine as teachers. Teenagers aren't the best about opening up about feelings. What is your advice to our students who might be struggling but are too ashamed to admit that they could use some help?
Please don't be ashamed. Please don't be upset or think that you're weird because you seek professional help. I've off and on since then gone back to therapy and found every time that it was useful.
I can't stress the importance of that mental health piece, and if I didn't get the mental health piece, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation.
Former Columbine principal Frank DeAngelis says it's not just the students, though. He later learned it's the parents, teachers, and younger siblings.
Even though elementary kids were not directly involved, middle school kids, they were impacted by it.
In fact, John and Kathy Ireland learned that the hard way. Their son Patrick was shot 3 times, and while he was recovering, their younger daughter stayed with her aunt.
Depending on the age, you almost can assume that they're okay. They weren't there necessarily. They're being cared for by somebody else, but it is its own set of trauma for the siblings, and you have to pay attention to that.
Or, they say, even younger children without siblings, or kids who were not at Columbine but were locked down and scared.
Well, these elementary kids, all of a sudden they see police officers showing up, they see parents crying, they see students crying and hugging, and that had an impact on them.
For others, the emotional trauma wasn't triggered until years after the fact. Connie Sanders' father was a teacher at Columbine and was killed. Her emotional breakdown came 6 years later.
Oh yeah, I was being strong. Every card I got said be strong. Everybody that I talked to said you're so strong. So I was being strong. And I think after all of these years and now as a mental health professional, I realize how damaging the we are strong is. That trauma, being strong, invalidates the processing that typically has to happen with trauma.
John Nicoletti is a psychologist brought to Columbine during their tragedy. He says one of the hardest mental health hurdles was teens not admitting they could use some help.
It's resiliency. And what we find with resilient adults or kids is if they're struggling, instead of saying, I should be able to handle this on my own, or I shouldn't have to talk to somebody, resilient people will always say, you know what, I'm going to do whatever it takes.
Doing whatever it takes, while also understanding everyone will process their emotions differently.
Everybody went through it. The parents of elementary school kids, the neighbors across the street. It wasn't an isolated thing. Everybody in the community.
And when asked what is the #1 piece of advice you'd like to pass along, they said have patience, understanding, and grace. At Columbine High School, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
Incredible insight there, Nick. Thanks. While Nick was in Littleton, Colorado, the survivor shared how the Columbine tragedy affected the parent-child relationship, learning when to give space, when to push for help, and not neglecting siblings.
Now that first aired this morning on Local 4 News Today, but in case you missed it, you can see it right now on our website at clickondetroit.com.